It's a crisp autumn morning, clear blue skies, and the lake is as smooth as glass. And you've been casting your favorite lures until your arm feels like you've gone 10 rounds with Muhammad Ali, swearing the fish have all become extinct. Now, we've all had days like this when everything is perfect except the fishing. Now, you could just head back to the dock, or you could get a little scientific about fishing. At this time of year, fish may be suspended, not in the shallows and not near the bottom. Their hiding place may be the thermocline. A thermocline is a layer of water where a drastic change in temperature occurs. You can find it by noting the temperature at the surface and then dropping a temperature gauge into the water on a string. But usually, the thermocline can be found 12 to 15 feet below the surface. Our fishing expert, Carl Hartman, says finding the thermocline can be like finding that pot of gold at the end of the rainbow.
You have that algae layer that builds up right at the thermocline layer, thermocline of the lake, and the small bait fish they'll feed on that algae. You shad, they'll feed on that algae, and then you have the larger fish feeding on the smaller fish.
In my weekly fishing survey, the guides on Lake Lanier say the largemouth bass are really hitting good on crankbaits. Look for spotted bass near the rocky points. On Allatoona, spotted bass are hitting good in the early morning, white bass during the late afternoon hours. Out on Oconee, no big bass yet, but the crappies are really hitting, especially at night. At West Point, no bass, but plenty of catfish and crappies. A few hybrids, though, are being caught. At Sinclair, crappies are hitting, and the stripers have come in, hitting best on the Taylor rigs. Good luck. This is Glenn Burns, WSB News.